And we are live. Fine. Welcome to this special edition of Disaster Central. My name is David Vela, reporting in from our headquarters in Houston, Texas, joined by Roman Davis, full government name, from El Paso, Texas, joining us. He is our chaser on the ground. We are covering the total lunar eclipse. How are we doing?
Good. It is cold and windy, but this is not stopping the view of the moon. It is looking darker as the minutes go by, as we are entering currently the penumbra of the Earth.
And for those wondering when we'll get a sight of the total lunar eclipse at totality, it should be around 2:14 a.m. Central Standard Time, 3:14 a.m. Eastern, and 1:12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Welcome to the special edition of Disaster Central. As you can see here, we have the moon brought by Roman and his telescope. It is currently 57 in El Paso. Winds gusting at 40 miles per hour, so pretty strong. But the winds are blowing at 18 miles per hour to the west-southwest.
And it is not really bothering me all too much. I'm pretty much used to it living here in the desert. But it is not stopping this view of the moon. In fact, you can even see it getting a little darker around the bottom of it already.
And folks, for those wondering if you can see the eclipse, you probably can. Over 250 million Americans will have totality visible to the naked eye. And for the rest of you who are wondering, who don't have that clarity, you can, or you will be able to watch it through our YouTube stream. This is Disaster Central. So if you do have any questions, please ask us in the chat, and we'll be ready to answer them. But this whole stream is going to be pretty much me and Roman talking, because we have a lot to talk about. You know, including solar eclipse. We also have severe weather to talk about, so we'll touch on all parts. But yeah, this is a special edition of Disaster Central. This is one of our only space weather streams we get to do yearly, because these events are just so rare, and the events that the times that they do happen, we get pretty busy. So
and make them all the more special.
You are looking at a live view from El Paso, Texas. It is 57 degrees, wind chill, making it seem like it is 42 degrees. The forecasted low will be 40 degrees tonight, going into tomorrow morning. The feel-like temperature, you'll be waking up at 6 a.m. feeling like it's 22, while the high will reach 56, making it feel like it's 40 degrees. So, welcome to this coverage. And for those who are wondering, just to reiterate, totality will be visible at 2:12 a.m. and it should last 6 hours. 6 hours of complete totality. So,
yeah. So, this whole entire 6 hours thing is from the start of the penumbra of the Earth, which is basically like the pre-shadow to the umbra, which is the total Earth shadow. That will be casted onto the moon. And right now, the penumbra is actually being casted on the moon. It's a lot harder to see than the umbra. But once the umbra starts, which will be in about, I think, 30 minutes from now, you'll start to see little chunks at the bottom of the moon start to get bitten all the way up until full lunar eclipse totality. So,
hold on, we just got a question coming in from Nutella, watching from New York, Eastern time. So just gonna get to that. So the totality will be at 2:12 a.m. Central Time, 3:12 a.m. Eastern, and I think it should be 1 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So there it is.
Sweet. Yeah, you might have to yell some questions at me because I can't really look at the chat no more.
Yeah, for sure. If you do have any questions, please ask. We'll be able to answer them. We'll be here for a few hours, you know, just to chill out, talk about a lot, because honestly, this is a historical event.
Considering the next lunar total eclipse here in America, I think will be in about well, we'll be actually in exactly a year, almost exactly a year from now, and then after that, I don't think there'll be another one until 2028, if I recall correctly. But
I think you do.
anyways, it has been 2 years since we've had a total lunar eclipse. 2 to 3 years.
Yeah, folks, make sure you share the stream to as many people as you can, or if you want. I don't care if you don't want to. You're welcome to stay on the stream. We're going to be live for a few hours um, as we continue to cover the total lunar eclipse coverage, brought to you by us at Disaster Central. This is a less special report. My name is David Vela, reporting in from Houston, Texas, joined in again by Roman, who is in El Paso. So,
Yep.
please continue in with the questions. A little bit of a temperature change now. It looks like the temperature has dropped to 56 degrees, which is just a sign of how
Oh
fast.
yeah, you can see it well there.
And you can see, and obviously you can see the different lighting. Obviously, one of the biggest features of this eclipse will be the lighting of the moon. Obviously, it'll look bloody red. I guess it'll look reddish, and
Yeah, like a
slowly,
rustish color.
as time continues, you'll be able to see that spread out to practically the entirety of the moon. And this should last. This should take about 2 hours from now. So it's gonna be a very slow process, but at the same time, in terms of astronomical levels, this is pretty fast. So,
In fact, it's almost feels pretty fast just right now. Just looking at it, like every minute looks to be getting darker, and I don't know what's the time currently, but
you
the
can kind of see
umbra should be
blue.
the
You can kind of see a little bit of the blue on the telescope.
yeah. The bottom should start getting like pitch red. Like you'll actually see it like start when the umbra comes, which is that part that makes the moon actually look red. That umbra is the Earth's shadow. And yeah, sorry if it shakes a bit. Currently, we're getting some wind gusts right now. It's pretty windy out here. But yeah, you can totally see the penumbra on the bottom of that moon.
And obviously, this will continue to happen all night, and hopefully, we will be able to see totality for a bit. This whole process will be lasting 6 hours, so we really should be getting things done by around 6 a.m. So we should start packing up, and we won't see this for another year. So hopefully, in the long run, we'll be able to talk about it and remember it. But yeah, there is some blue going on.
Document this live.
And this is obviously from the moon moving around, but you can see a little bit of darkening in the bottom of the moon. Obviously, it's going to be very small, very hard to tell, but if you pay attention closely and you look at the bottom, you can tell that it's kind of getting darker and darker. So, yeah, this is a very clear sign that we are beginning to get into it.
And
Ruthie
you also
asked,
might want to pop up the timeanddate.com, the information on to see. That's a perfect website where you can put your location in and see when exactly things are going to happen, like when the penumbra starts, when the umbra actually starts covering the moon, which is the part that makes it completely blood red. And and I use that.
Sorry, Ruthie B asks. So I wonder what it will look outside here on Earth when the moon starts turning red. So there's been some historical context to this. I think the most famous of which happened, I believe, in 2021 or 2022, where we saw it could have been 2019. I'm stuck between both dates, but we saw a lunar eclipse where the moon turned red. So how it's gonna look like here is it's gonna be a very orangey, reddish, rustic color at its peak.
And the lighting during a full moon, everyone knows that it's super bright. It usually washes out all the stars. You can see your shadow. You can see all the shadows of everything else. But that will slowly start disappearing until up till full coverage of the moon. And so what that'll do is basically that will allow us to see basically stars that you would see only on nights where there's no moon. So it looks pretty eerie. And also too, is special occasions if it's really really clear, you might even see that glow of the actual red moon as it's in full umbra. So yeah, this is a pretty special event.
Sorry, doing something real quick. Yeah, and obviously totality will be in about 2 hours and 6 minutes, hopefully.
So yeah, I'm gonna be chilling out here for a while.
So we're gonna be out here for a little bit, um, which is perfect timing to talk to you folks. How do y'all feel? How have y'all been? Um, we've been pretty good. I think I've been enjoying my spring break pretty well. I don't know about him, but
Yeah, I've been enjoying my spring break as well. Thank you.
yeah, it's been pretty chill. You know, these types of events, they rarely happen, so we might as well take advantage of them. And thank God that this happened during spring break and not the week after or the week before.
Yeah, I got an SAT, man. Hi.
Yeah. A lot of stuff going on, folks. Winds are now blowing at 19 miles per hour. Gusts are at 40 miles per hour, and the wind should begin to pick up as we go later into the night.
And ironically, too, the dust is actually settling as the winds are kicking up.
Hey,
which I don't know how that works, but
hey Roman, a question coming in from Ruthie B. Can you repeat the website that you mentioned earlier?
it's called timeanddate.com. Timeanddate.com. It is where you can put your location in your city or your coordinates, and it will tell you exactly when and what time, like when the totality will begin and end, or when your next eclipses will be visible in your area, and like a bunch of information on time and percentages live as well. So it's a really nifty website.
Yeah, I'm looking at mine right now, and if you click on the solar lunar eclipse part, it will tell you, and for me, totality will be at 2:12 a.m. Central Standard Time.
So yeah, this is something definitely. Go tell your friends. Go share this video because who knows? Maybe the next eclipse will be clouded out.
Yeah. Fortunately, this will be the type of event where over 250 million Americans will get to experience this type of event if they're even up. But it's all really dependent about how the weather will look like. And obviously, speaking of weather, we have a lot to talk about tomorrow. I think Disaster Central will be incredibly busy tomorrow with
very busy.
Tomorrow and Saturday with tornado outbreak coverage. We are expecting, on our Torpot scale, we are expecting we are expecting a Torpot or tornadic potentiality scale of a 5 out of 10. And let me just quickly
hold on. Sorry about that. I'm just trying to pop up timeanddate.com on my own phone, so it might get a little shaky. Can y'all still see the moon?
Yeah, no, don't worry about that.
Sweet.
Trying to. Apologies for the delay. I'm taking care of a lot graphically.
Do we got a STP outlet or the?
Sorry, hold on. I gotta bring this up. So we obviously now on our Torpot scale have upgraded our chances to a 50%. Our Torpot scale has gone to a 7 out of 10, which means that there is, out of 10 probabilities, there is 7 out of the 10 models that we run that suggest that there's a 50% chance of a tornado forming within that area. I know this isn't related to the topic, but obviously this is pretty important because this affects a lot of people. That's what we know right now. So obviously there's a lot is going on, and we're gonna keep you covered. Obviously times are pretty scary when it comes to weather, so
within minutes. Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm bringing back.
We're currently within minutes of Umbra, the Earth's Umbra, which is the beginning of the partial total lunar eclipse, because that is the actual Earth's shadow coming in. In fact, you can see it right now. It's
There it is.
very
It's
faint. You
darkening.
can see at the bottom, a
Yeah, it's
little
darkening.
dark.
Yeah. And let me zoom it in, folks. Maybe
I
we
wish
can
this
get a
thing could track.
closer look. But here it is. This is the closer look of the moon, and you can see that little bottom part is kind of getting darker.
That part will start growing very fast until I'm gonna start taking photos on my DSLR. So
Yeah.
sorry
So you
about
can
that.
see. No, that's fine. Roman here's a photographer. Obviously, he takes a lot of pictures of stuff. So very good to have him with us. Obviously, hold on.
Tell me if I need to move it. Oh wait.
I'm trying to balance the movement.
Sorry.
Looking at it here now, we're back at it, and so yeah, how
It
have
moves
y'all
a
been?
lot, so.
How has the chat been? You guys are really the only ones that we're gonna be interacting
Talking
with
to
tonight, but apart from ourselves, but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously stay tuned for that coverage we have tomorrow and Saturday. We'll be going live for multiple hours, potentially pulling up all-nighters. And actually, let's part away from this conversation because I'm able to tell, I could be wrong, but that dark part is getting darker quicker. More areas are getting darker.
Oh yeah. It's very quick, that part, and you'll see that will become more and more prominent as time goes on. In fact, my DSLR is getting it perfectly, man.
Man, lucky you, man. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. We don't just provide space weather coverage, but we also provide severe weather, hurricane, and international earthquake coverage all over the world. We have been well known for our earthquake coverage, and we continue to keep that standard. Make sure you subscribe for that if you're interested.
Oh, I might need to move it. Sorry.
No, that's fine. You see that darkened spot?
Yeah, my phone's kind of a little weird when it comes to exposures, but there's an owl actually on the tree in my backyard. I wonder if I can get it aligned with the moon. That would be a crazy shot. Oh, it flew away.
Folks that are tuning in, let's get you rewinded to what you need to know. So, this lunar eclipse is going to be this is going to be a very rare event because after next year, we won't get one for another 20 years. Totality will be visible at 3:12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 2:12 a.m. Central Standard Time, obviously 1:12 a.m. Mountain Standard Time, and 12:12 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And what this should look like is the moon will pretty much turn rusty. It'll look red. It should have a little bit of blue, a little bit of bluish red. All those colors should be around the moon.
Especially with this dust in the air, you know, might make it look even cooler. So stay tuned for that. That'll be fun.
So this is gonna be pretty fun to watch.
Weather's looking pretty nice. So if you got clouds there, stay tuned.
The 10-minute temperature update has dropped. El Paso now is at 55 degrees with winds now blowing at 21 miles per hour. Gusting to 44 miles per hour, and it is currently gusting towards the west-southwest. It currently feels like it's 41 degrees. And Roman, I don't know if you can tell, but it has gotten much darker. You can see a little bit of a blue on the bottom of the moon.
Yeah, a little bit of red, reddish part. It looks pretty dark right here, but that's because I'm the exposure is not knowing what to do because the moon is rapidly changing its brightnesses, and also the wind is not helping. But you know, I'll look for the challenge.
You know, this is some of the rarer times where I just get to have fun doing these streams, guys. You know, I run all of these streams with teams, obviously, but I'm the one hosting the graphics and the streams and all that. It's
Look
really
at that,
stressful.
dude. It's getting.
And this is one of the only times where I can say like, hey, this is pretty cool. This is pretty fun. I get to relax a little bit. I could be wrong, but it looks like there's like something with the
Yeah, there's like.
telescope.
Yeah, that's like dust on the lens. Sorry about that. Wait. Yeah, the wind is kicking up a little bit, so it might get a little shaky every now and then. So. But
So just
yeah,
to
it's coming
reiterate,
in.
about 20 minutes ago the winds were blowing at 18. Now they're blowing at 21, and the temperature has dropped
Yeah.
2 degrees within that 20
Also,
minutes.
it might look like every now and then it might look like it starts to envelop a lot faster than usual, but that's probably because my camera, like I said, is adjusting exposures, so it helps bring out that darker spot of the moon. Like if I bring it about right here, it might brighten up a little bit. Let's see. Oh, nope. Never mind. Put it back in place. But yeah, you can see it actually got that slightly reddish color. But that'll definitely come out more and more as time goes on. Hopefully I can get that shot of a plane going past it. That would be sweet. Alright, I'm gonna take some photos with my DSLR.
Keep doing that. And obviously as the moon begins to move faster and as it peaks over the night, you will begin to see these changes accelerate quite quick. So go outside now if you want to start taking some pictures of the moon darkening up. I highly recommend.
Especially a time lapse. But yeah, if you do have though some cloudy skies, might as well just stay tuned and stream. We'll be up covering this all the way up until total. So.
Until total, yeah.
And fun fact too, animals actually behave differently during the lunar eclipses as well, kind of like the solar eclipses, but not as much. Like when the moon is at full brightness, like when it's completely full, which it will always be completely full during a total lunar eclipse. Crickets may think that it's actually not night all as much, and so they won't make as much noise. But as time goes on, as the moon starts to get more blocked out by the Earth's shadow, they'll come out more because they think it's darker, they think it's a better time to look for mates, and crickets start going wild, and other bugs as well come out. Even sometimes fireflies a lot.
Yeah. And obviously, guys, want to reiterate, folks, that this is a very rare event, and if you're asking me, 250 million Americans being able to see this, first of all, almost never happens. So if I were y'all, I would go outside like right now and take advantage of this, because there's some people, including myself, who get to enjoy through the comfort of my own home, because I mean it's foggy over here, so
yeah, I feel that pain and I understand it completely.
he knows that. If you guys don't know, I don't know if he wants to talk about it.
I drove 8 hours to see the total eclipse. I had a plan all in place. Something went wrong. We had to stay at this little place overnight. We couldn't drive. And so what that did is that costed me the whole entire eclipse. Because
what happened was,
yeah,
he got rained on.
I got rained on, but not only that, is it cleared up about an hour after the eclipse was completely done. It was the clearest day I'd ever seen. Like, a few hours too late. Oh man, here goes the wind.
Yeah, those winds are picking up. Let me see if I can get that 5-minute increment report. And
it is picking up. I'm just trying to knock down my camera, so.
Winds now are at. Hold on.
But yeah, it's fine. I'm already planning a trip with some family members to go to Gibraltar, Spain in 2027 around August, I think 2nd. That's when the really ultra long total solar eclipse will happen. About like 5 minutes there. It'll be 6 minutes long at its maximum totality length.
Yep.
And these winds are
Updates.
really
The actual wind gusts have come down a little bit to 41, but the winds have gone up. The sustained winds have gone up to 22.
Yep. I just hope these don't create clouds of any sort because then it'll start giving me flashbacks.
Very clear here in Maine, says Rutheby. And again,
Sweet.
this is amazing. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Well, a couple times in a lifetime opportunity.
I've seen about 4 of these.
I haven't. Every single time it's rained on me. So kind of like how it rained on you during this.
Yeah, I know. Hey, it's fine. Life gives you lemons. You gotta squeeze for it.
Okay, so to be fair, I got to see the solar eclipse, but I won't be able to see the lunar eclipse, which is fine to me.
Hey, you should come see like the actual like totality though.
Yeah, I'll come out before I go to sleep tonight.
Reportedly, it's amazing. I can't really say anything about that other than it got really dark.
You can see how fast the dark is growing. It's already covered like a fifth of the moon.
Yeah, it goes fast, especially when you're trying to set up this camera and it's not behaving.
Yeah, folks. I mean, look.
There we go.
I don't know about y'all, but I would take complete advantage of this if I were y'all.
Just sit back, relax, have a, I don't know, if you're old enough, a whiskey, I guess.
What?
Hey, I said if you're old enough. I
Dude.
certainly ain't.
Yeah, you certainly are not. You should not be doing that.
And if you're like a parent, take your kids outside. They will have.
Yeah, honestly,
get them into space stuff. It's really interesting.
Honestly, either half of y'all are on spring break or the other half of y'all are about to be on spring break. I would just take the kid out early, in my opinion. Let him have an extra day. He'll just have to make up for it. You know,
this is kind of like this stuff like this has gotten me into space when I was little. Oh, my bad. I am sorry.
No, it's fine. No, I'm just gotta keep it in touch.
Yeah, there's time. Yeah, time's gotta remind me because I got.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's really, really thin clouds forming. I hope not.
It's okay. They'll pass by. If they're forming, they'll pass by. Trust. Now, especially.
Actually, I think that's just dust. That's just the dust is actually clearing, which is funny.
Look at that! It's moving so fast.
Yeah, and the by the way, all this dust and all this wind is actually a part of the system that will fuel the big system that's going to cause some severe weather and tornadoes and stuff like that.
Yeah, folks.
In the coming days.
Let's remind you. I don't mean to ruin your fun and games and all, but folks, we have a very important severe weather outbreak that is very dangerous, that is unfolding tomorrow. And while he takes pictures, let me show you what we're talking about. We have a tornadic potentiality scale, and so far we have a 7 out of 10. So we run 10 different model runs, and out of those 10 different model runs, 7 of them came out to this probabilistic map. 50 if you're in the orange, which would include Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois, the tips of Illinois, the extreme south, southeastern parts of Missouri, the northeastern parts of Arkansas, the northwestern to northern parts of Mississippi, and obviously western Tennessee. You are in the 50% chance of tornadic thunderstorms forming. If you're in the 40%, that means that you have a 40% chance of a tornado developing anywhere given in a 50-mile radius of any given point. Obviously, if you're in the 20 and the 10%, that's a Torcon value of 1 to 2. And we gave you those numbers because of that. So, folks, this is a very dangerous day that's setting up.
Sorry. I'm trying to see the percentages on my phone of how much is covered currently for El Paso. It says scattered cloud. That's not what it says.
Let's move back and let's transition.
Magnitude 0.2. Uh, I'm trying to. I can't really see. My phone is pretty. You might see it shake a little bit because I'm scrolling on the same device that I'm using to photograph the moon currently. So, using this.
Well, according to meteorologist Nick Bannon from CBS Austin, or CBS Texas, my apologies, um, the total solar eclipse begins at 1:26 a.m. Central and will end at 2:31.
The lunar eclipse. Yeah, it's So yeah, if you have clear skies, yeah, go out. This is really cool.
Yeah, this is really cool. So we have T-1 hour
In
until...
fact, I can hear people already. Like like my neighbors are just outside chilling. I'm not even kidding, having a beer, just watching it. And I can hear kids playing around and stuff. I'm acting like this is the total one, but like I'm
Well,
just
it's
reporting
not,
what I'm
but,
seeing.
it's still pretty huge.
And I've noticed, speaking of like total solar eclipse stuff, it's weird because this is kind of mocking it in a way because it is getting darker. I can tell it is getting darker from when it was the full moon. Just very slightly though. In fact, I want to do a little experiment. So during like an eclipse, when it's a crescent, you can see like shadows, like pinhole shadows. They make also a crescent shape because they act like a lens, and they cast the image, down on to like a surface, like a concrete or grass. And so during the annular eclipse, which I successfully saw, the shadows came out looking like circles. So I wonder if during this, before it actually goes to total lunar eclipse, if I could see the moonlight casting crescent shadows. I want to see that. I've never seen that before. And I think I got the proper equipment to see that now.
I don't know if y'all can tell, folks, but I am clearly not the space weather expert.
I'm just throwing stuff out there.
Yeah, no. I tend to specialize more in hurricanes and severe weather coverage. So, yeah, folks, this is what I'm talking about. This channel is not just about space weather, but it's about earthquakes, international cyclones, severe weather outbreaks. Hopefully, we can start branching out to Europe soon. But yeah.
Yeah, sorry guys for all the lack of updates on the space weather stuff. I've been taking a bit of a break because of school and mental health and all sorts of stuff like that. But now I am back and ready to roll. So if you got any questions about the asteroid, any future comets, anything really, auroras, just type in the chat. I'm here to answer.
Yeah, so folks, obviously, I want to see how these look like slide.
My camera almost just... I don't know if I caught that, but next to the moon there's a really big meteor that just fell. That scared the daylights out of me.
And hold on, let me test this graphic out. Just testing things out real quick, and then I'll start reading some of y'all's questions.
How many viewers
and comments? We have 16.
Sweet.
So now you're looking at our tornado outbreak map for tomorrow, and this is what we got. We're going to get one last update tomorrow morning at 6 a.m., and we'll provide that with you. Obviously, there's a 50% chance. There's a Torcon level of 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 models predicted this, and out of those 7 models, we pretty much took a consensus, and this is what we came up with. So there is a 50% chance of tornadoes anywhere in a given radius, anywhere in that area within 50 miles of that given point. So yeah, that's what I need to remind y'all. Let's get back to the actual good stuff. And there we go, we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Rutherby says many earthquakes in Iceland this past week. Yeah, there has been quite
Yep.
a swarm of earthquakes in multiple spots, to be honest. Um,
Especially
no,
that island right there. That's
yes,
apparently it's volcanic.
there was a few earthquakes in the Ryukyu Islands of Japan. There was a big time swarm in uh, Iceland.
Italy.
There
Also Italy
was,
too.
yeah, there was a huge swarm of threes and twos, and then we got hit by a 4.2 in near Napoli in Italy. That caused a bit of damage. Which fun fact
Very, very
has
shallow earthquake.
which fun fact uh, the USGS is investigating whether it's true or not. But if this is verified, this earthquake will have, and Roman, can you move it a little bit more? Yeah. Uh, if it's verified, this 4.2 earthquake will possibly have the largest 4.0 rupture ever recorded in not just Italy's history, but potentially in world history. So that's pretty historic. We have a huge influx of
And it's
people.
scary too.
We have a huge influx of people here. So let's just walk you through what you need to know. The lunar eclipse for 2025 is expected to peak, at least if you're in Central Time, at 1:26 p.m. Or a.m. Sorry, and should go through until around 3:08 a.m. That will be the totality, the maximum or the maximus,
Yeah,
uh,
the Umbra
the umbra.
is currently covering.
And if you're in Eastern Time, this will be very dependent on where you're at in Eastern Time. But for the most part, we can generalize that it'll be between 2 to 2:40 a.m. where totality begins. Um, and it should
And
peak
it
at
will
around
last.
2:12 or 3:12 a.m. your time.
hmm And it is going quick right now. Usually people expect it just to be like, oh, look, it's getting covered more. But like, man, it's like I look away for it feels like 5 seconds to come back, and like already another 10% of the moon is gone.
Yeah.
It is going pretty fast. Any comments? Any questions?
No, not many questions. Willoughby's watching from Maine. I think Nutella was watching from New York. So that's all we got so far. Found pretty good response, folks. We got 20 people watching with a total of 18 likes so far. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, and turn on the bell notifications. We'll be live. We'll be going live tomorrow for the tornado outbreak that is possibly expected.
So, any questions about any space stuff I could answer?
Yeah. If you do have any questions about anything really,
Auroras,
disaster-wise,
asteroids, the comets, maybe even.
yeah. If you have any questions about space, you can. I will read them out, and Roman can answer them for you. Apart from anything, if you do have any questions in regards to weather, or hurricanes, or I don't know, earthquakes, you can talk to me. Storm Spotter 227 asks or says, watching from South Georgia, they are outside watching it. Yeah, I'm telling you guys, this is a very rare event. The next time this will happen is next year. But then after next year,
Look at that. You can start seeing the actual rust color of the covered part now on the video. Look at that.
And you can see it's getting very bright, which is what's expected.
Yeah, that's my exposure being funny, because I turned it up a little bit so you can get that nice color. You can see it in there, because
yeah, you can see that color change, a little bit of a rusty. Yeah, I mean, you can still notice it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, if I could do that to get it focused really nicely.
Yeah, you can notice a little bit. Storm Spotter asks, when is Halley Comet coming back?
That will come back in quite a while. About last thing, if I recall correctly, about 2064 or around that time. I'll be about like 53. And it's supposed to, actually, not to bum you out, but experts say it's actually not supposed to be as spectacular as people make it. But that doesn't mean that there will be other comets that haven't even been found yet that will swing into our inner solar system, and could it even be our next daytime comet of the century? Maybe.
Possibly,
We'll see.
yeah.
We've had a few good ones in the
Yeah, we have.
past few months, like in October.
Yeah. And obviously, folks, continue to ask these questions. We are here for God knows how long until totality, and yeah, and we'll continue to answer those questions. But we have coverage on the way. You can see the red rust of the moon beginning to take shape, and you can see a little bit of that red bottom. When you turn on the exposure, you can see a little bit of that reddish bottom, uh, reddish color in the bottom. In the center face, you can see the darkness, and then on the top, you can see the actual white exposure.
Yeah, right there. So you can see. I'm just using my hand to cover it a little.
Yeah.
It's pretty. But yeah, you can really see that red starting to pop out now as you're getting into, I think 40% coverage.
Yeah, I think so far we are, according to um, my estimations, we're around 36%.
In fact, guys, I just want to also point out again for all the new viewers here, if you want to know any specific questions for your area, there's a nice app there's a nice website called timeanddate.com. Timeanddate.com. If you type in your coordinates or your city, it'll give you all the information you need for your location, like when the eclipse will end, when it will start, how much it's covered currently, and what it looks like live, and when the next lunar or total eclipses, and even planet transits, which are when planets go past the sun, right from the sun. Yeah, so it's a really nifty app. So yeah, if you have any very specific questions for your area, go to timeanddate.com.
I'm going through some of y'all's chats. A lot of y'all are coming from the 7.5 earthquake we did a few months ago, or a few weeks ago, which is surprising because not many people come back after they watch after they subscribe. So welcome back, folks. Sorry about that. I did not know. Storm Spotter says, also watching this and tracking the huge tornado outbreak coming. I'm a storm spotter and a storm chaser. Wow.
Whoa, sweet.
If you
Gosh, my exposure's being weird.
If you tell it, I mean, you can join our stream in the chat and give us some reports because we're going to be live for a good while. We're especially going to need storm chasers in Louisiana, Mississippi. Mississippi is going to be a big target on Saturday. And folks, I at least worked all day today on giving you the best possible viewing experience I could possibly give to you. So folks, please, get excited, folks, because I'm telling you.
Wow, the moon is getting fast, man.
I'm telling you, folks. Our coverage will be our coverage and our graphics production will be the best that you guys have seen from us ever. Every day we try to strive for better, folks. And obviously, this is a perfect example because we've never streamed with a setup like this for space, but we want to continue it. I want to ask y'all, folks, how do you guys feel about this setup for space? I personally quite like it. So, how do y'all feel about it? And StoreSpotter 227 says that he has been doing this for 38 years. JBL Sound God says, I'll be chasing tonight. Yeah, there's gonna be, I think there's a little bit of I think there was a slight risk tonight. I think. Not many cells, obviously because of D minimum, but, yeah. How do you guys feel about the setup, folks? I'm asking obviously the chat, you guys provide the best opinion, so how do you guys feel about it? Thank you. Yeah, okay, so Rudy B says, I like this setup. Very clear shot. So Roman,
sweet, so
congratulations, because we were able to pull this off in an hour.
Yeah, I came up with the idea. I was like, hey David, do you want to there's a way I could just set up my phone on this little stand on my my telescope, and maybe you can like go on a call. We could like stream, and like it's working pretty well. So
It's working
thank
pretty
you.
well
It's
clearly
pretty
because
janky, but
I pulled this setup in like an hour because
yeah, they even worked on those graphics with like that. I don't know.
it took a while
And this,
because I was coming back from I came back from like
okay, yeah.
taking a nap. I took a nap because I was tired of doing. I did 27 pieces of graphics today.
All right, update. The shadow experiment. Yeah, they're coming out as crescents already.
I did 20 something hours of graphics. Not 20 hours. 20 something pieces of graphics.
Ooh, they're getting darker. I can tell.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah, I'm able to tell. Yeah.
Like the exposure is it's trying its best right now. But like it's getting noticeably darker. I might have to pull out a flashlight out here.
Stormspotter says, love the shot to watching outside and the stream at the same time. Hey man, we appreciate it. Obviously we're pretty small compared to some of the behemoths we're quote unquote competing with, but hey look,
Behemoth.
there's not many people that do space weather, but there's a lot of people who do severe weather. So look man, hey man, we're just trying to give the best information to whoever wants to watch, folks.
Hey,
so.
but either way, we want to keep you safe no matter what.
Of course.
So if there's a danger, we're there for you. You know.
Yeah, keep yapping for a little bit. I gotta do a little bit of graphic work real quick.
All right, sweet. If you need to. So yeah, this is about, I would say 50% coverage. I can't really tell at the moment. Sorry if it lingers off of the screen for a bit. I'm also taking photos on my DSLR. I wish I could read the chat right now.
I can read you the chat.
All right, sweet.
So Surfwater said, love the shot to watching outside and the stream at the same time. William Knifeman says, lol, good way of saying it, which was in reference to, if you know, you know. Pretty much all I'm saying is, if you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Oh, and we lost power.
What?
Hey, don't worry, I'm on cell service. We're fine.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
I just watched my entire house just go dark, but it's fine. I got a backup battery thing right here, so we're fine.
Wow. Okay, hold on. And folks, I'll get you all's questions. I have to quickly.
Is that only my house?
Did they not pay the bill?
Oh my gosh, I think it's like just this neighborhood or something.
Oh.
I didn't see any power flash, so I don't know.
JBL says, I'll be streaming from Illinois or Indiana area. Feel free to grab my stream. Hey, if you say so, man, thank you. We really need this because I'm telling you,
we can have multiple cams. Let's go.
We can finally have multiple cams. Finally. Oh, thank God. We had a storm chaser, right? We had a storm chaser, but he pretty much left for Spark service, and obviously, if I was him, I would also leave for Spark service. So yeah, I don't blame him a single bit.
We're already driving him straight to Spark service.
Storm Spotter says, I will be watching and tracking from Saturday night into Sunday night for tornadoes. Yeah, Saturday morning as a whole will be a very big event.
15 tour.
Oh, hold on, we're live.
Oh, shoot.
Hello. Oh, you guys are live for the Lunar Eclipse?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, update. Moderate has been expanded due to the capping inversion in the south. The moderate has been dropped for Tennessee and Arkansas, but the moderate has been expanded into Iowa, and a 10 sig has been issued into a 15 sig has been issued for the Missouri and Illinois southern area. There is no 10 sig in Iowa. It's a fat 5%. It went, of course, moderate for the wind. That was kind of obvious.
Yeah. Well, there it is. Let me get that graphic up real quick. Well, not graphic. Let me get the headline up real quick.
So.
All right, I'm gonna be boosting the ISO.
Yeah. So obviously, I will be chasing absolutely crapvection in Iowa, aka 70-mile-per-hour squall movers, aka I'm not gonna chase that long. I'm just gonna get a good time lapse and call it a day.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we had
we can get some
somebody
gliding.
we have somebody who's willing to who's offering their stream towards us. His name is JBL Sound God, and he does a bit of streaming. Yeah, he streamed for Hurricane Milton. He's gonna be streaming the Saturday event, so it's interesting.
All
I
right, let's
have
see
to...
what they are.
We're still out of pack.
All right, a regional outbreak of severe storms is likely across the Mississippi Valley. Okay. Tornadoes. I love how they don't say. I love this. All right. Including portions of the lower Ohio Valley. Period. Tornadoes. Several of which could be strong. Tornadoes,
Oh my gosh.
several of which could be strong. That is fun word. I love that
They're,
word.
they're not sugarcoating it. Like it is
They're
going
not
to be bad.
sugarcoating. I mean, this is a pretty big outlet.
This is day one. This is day one. This is not even the day two for the
Yeah, day two will be scary.
This is tomorrow.
Day two likely probably won't go high risk. That's not like a rumor. That's just like based off recency bias. We have never had a day two official high risk. We've had day two updates. Like the update day two has been high risk. We've never had an official day two drop as a high risk. Not since Super Outbreak of 2011. So that's the last time. Damaging wind gusts from 70 to 90 miles per hour. Good God.
There is the breaking news there. There's the graphic. Storm Prediction Center. She's a moderate risk. Sorry, I did a misspelling already. What am I doing? Anyways, yeah,
Incredible.
so... There
Sorry
we
to hear
go.
the camera button.
That's
Just
fine.
constantly.
That is worrying.
Oh,
I don't like this
Yes, that
single
is.
bit.
Yeah, that is definitely worrying.
oh boy, yeah.
So the reason why they did not go the moderate from the original drop into the southern mode. A lot of people thought they were going to go moderate for the southern mode. The cap has become a problem, though. On recent models, the wind threat has been very potent in Iowa. That's why they have given it the moderate for wind, though there is still a conditional threat there.
Yeah, it is getting darker, so I could just tell you that.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I can see it. I'll have to go
Arctic, we're live, so...
Be stupid.
Yeah, please. Arctic, yeah. So we're live. So there you go, folks. That's the breaking news story I was not expecting to hear. So the Storm Prediction Center will issue a moderate. They've added a 15% hatch risk, and they have dropped a few spots from the moderate risk. Primarily, I think it was in Illinois, or
yeah, no. They increased the moderate risk in Illinois. They actually had the moderate as far out as Indiana border.
Oy. It is.
So Indiana border, Kentucky, the Kentucky tip, the Tennessee tip. So like your Memphis area has been added. Missouri has been expanded due to convection starting early. That mainly probably comes from the HER model as to why they decided that. And so why they expanded to the north in Iowa mainly also comes down to the HER, which was showing strong convection that wasn't favorable for tornadoes at all, which is why they kept it at 5%, but very favorable for a northern moving derecho type event. This is not necessary. Now, why they added 15%, that's mainly because of the chance of embedded supercells. But this is essentially a derecho-like event with embedded supercells in place. So it's not technically one, but think of it as one. If we get any Boeing at any point in northern Iowa, you will see 100-mile-per-hour winds in some areas. So I can't wait to get my tower flipped over. Woohoo!
So folks, there it is. Day one of the multi-day severe weather outbreak has begun. Well, the pre-event, not yet, but the event itself
is
not
I'm going
started
to
yet,
move
but...
the whole entire telescope a little further back because the tree is going to start getting in the way.
Well, okay, so let's read some questions. Sorry, let's read some questions, folks.
Fine.
One question came in. This was about the volcano in Mount Spur. What do we think about the volcano in in Alaska? The Mount Spur volcano.
Well, I heard. Am I still on the call? I just yanked something.
It's fine. Just
To be honest, I don't really know exactly what will happen with that, other than the fact how I think it was given like what it was like. I forgot what exact percent chance it was to erupt before like 2030 or something.
I think it was given. I think it was at a. I think it was a small number. No, I think it was like a 16, 15.
Something like that. I've been
There you go.
Yeah.
looked into for a bit, but
Oh, there it is. You can see the blood, like the little bit of the reddish color now on the moon.
Yeah,
Yeah.
hold on, let me get. There you
yeah,
go.
we got some color now.
There we go. Let me.
I'll head outside in about 30 minutes for it. I'm waiting for the day 2 first, which they're probably gonna be late for it. They did issue the day 1 30 minutes early. Technically, the day 2 and day 1 do issue it at the same time. But for events like this, they usually issue the day 1 as soon as possible. The day 1 was made by Darrow and Moore, which means that the day 2 would likely be by Darrow and Moore, who are a little bit more conservative on their model reading, which means every weather weenie who keeps on telling me it's going to go day 2 high risk, please
Will
stop.
not get.
You will not get it. Please stop yapping and showing the CSU model on Twitter and telling me about how this event is concerning. We already
Speaking
know.
of weenies, this event right here, the Lunar Eclipse.
Yeah.
If you think the Earth is flat, well, here you go. That is a nice curve. Okay.
That's a nice color right there.
That is a really nice color.
I'm just saying, a blood moon the night before the what will truly be described as hell on Earth for some people.
Yeah.
Is kind of fitting.
That's worried.
You know,
it
I think-
really is fitting in the worst way. It's
I think
God is giving us a warning shot.
This is quite ironic because, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think before April 27th, 2011, there was a lunar eclipse.
I think there was actually. I'm not even kidding. I read that. I think.
So
by
you
the
could see it moving at a pretty good real time right now.
yeah, it's
You can
it's already
definitely
covered over half the moon. So
Yeah, and this will just be the start. We're not peaking for what, another hour, or are we gonna be peaking?
Yeah, it's like, and this is not like a solar eclipse where it lasts like 2-3 minutes.
No,
For the total
no.
part, it lasts like 30-34 minutes. Like it's actually.
it'll be a very long totality. I think from what I've heard, it's gonna be like an hour and 10. Storm Spotter 227 comments. Just saw a possum in my yard.
Sweet. I saw a skunk, so I would rather see a possum.
Hey, you wanna, Roman, you wanna tell them about your cockroach incident?
So about like last eclipse, I have this. I don't have it as bad anymore, but like I still am terrified of cockroaches. Like I have a phobia. I don't know why. I don't know if I ever had an incident. I should keep it down because my neighbors are probably sleeping. Sorry, but I definitely wasn't for the last eclipse because I saw a cockroach crawling on my telescope when I was trying to look through the finder thing to look at the eclipse. And so when that happened, I was like, what is that red rusted color? Oh no, that's just a cockroach. And I started running and I started screaming because it crawled on me. And oh my gosh, I think I woke up like half the neighborhood with that.
I'll be back in 1 sec.
Yeah.
Prepare for the moderate. Well, prepare for the day 2 to come out around 1 a.m. But knowing them with such a big event, they're probably going to be delaying that outlook.
Yeah.
Until about 1:15. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go outside real quick and take a photo.
Was it me or was okay? Wait, before you go, was it me or did some of the model runs? They always showed like the storms getting cut off around like the like Alabama like area. What was that all about? Is that like was there like some sort of like
He's gone.
instability? Oh, bro is gone. Okay.
So Arctic, where are you talking to us from?
I'm near Phoenix.
And where? I can't hear you.
I was near Phoenix.
Phoenix? Yeah.
You're in Phoenix. Oh, it's probably clear there. Hold on, let me turn up your
It
volume.
is. I'm gonna go out there in like 30 minutes.
His volume is like
well,
at
it's
its
cold as
at
well.
max for me, and like
Be quiet now.
oh, that's why. Okay. Okay, my mistake. That's why.
Ah, gosh.
No,
It's a
only
Madagascar.
only 11 o'clock right now.
It's a Madagascar cockroach. Rutherby says she hopes to
No,
see a moose.
To be honest, those Madagascar hissing cockroaches, I would take any day for the ones that run lightning speed.
You have not
I don't know
seen.
why.
You have never seen the cockroaches in Houston, bro. They are. Think of the cockroaches in Houston like the New York
it's
rats.
A rad roach.
Oh
It's
wait,
a
yeah,
rad
I've
roach.
seen those at my cousin's house. But anyways, speaking of cockroaches, the moon is turning into that color. The color of cockroaches, that like reddish, thing. So I always make the joke how that when I saw that, like,
Come on, you can see the reddish though. Yeah, you can see the reddish beginning to form on the bottom without even the
guys, it is
saturation.
getting dark. It is like the shadows are disappearing from like the moonlight, but it's like this is what I would have seen on a grander scale if there wasn't clouds doing the total.
This is some music
Oh.
news. Like, this is music news, but like, right now, Playboy Cardi is supposed to drop.
Oh,
He's
dude,
not-
sleep token.
He's not gonna drop, but hey,
Yo, dude, I know this is more music and stuff, and I don't know if any of y'all probably don't listen to Sleep Token, the band. It's a little
when is
band, but
Beethoven gonna
they
drop?
Beethoven. When is Beethoven gonna drop is crazy.
We've been waiting on this for way too long.
But yeah, the metal band Sleep Token, about a week ago, sent out a hint to the coordinates of the Griffith Observatory, which will be launching this event as well. And so then that somehow led to them hinting on releasing a new a single, which they did today on the Blood Moon. And that then today on the song, there was a little hint towards a full album release in May. So I don't know. There's a lot of connections to the Lunar Eclipse. It's really cool how the music industry is picking up on this.
Yeah,
Nah.
folks.
Was it cloudy over there?
Oh no, it's not cloudy at all over there. It's clear skies. I just
Over
came
here.
in because day
It's
2's
cold.
supposed to drop theoretically in 4 minutes. No, it's like 60 outside.
Oh,
Yeah,
Don't
I
forget,
think-
don't forget. I'm
how is
currently
it
in a
colder?
moderate. I'm currently in a moderate risk right now, so I have a warm front sector just blasting through.
that is very true.
So
Hold
shut
on,
up. Don't complain about the cold. I'm about to get slapped by 100-mile-per-hour bow echo straight through Des Moines. And Tulsa,
No,
2022.
To be honest, if I were in like your vehicle or whatever like that could stand that or whatever, I don't even know if that's even true. But
If I had to pick between a lunar
Well, the thing is,
eclipse,
I'm gonna have to drive through a dust storm tomorrow.
Oh,
I'm in
fun
one right
times
now.
for you.
I'm in one right now as I speak. I'm
When
not
have,
even
when have you
kidding.
when have you never been in one, Roman?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm just used to it
Like-
at this point. Also, my
hey, can you
camera.
can you move the telescope a little bit?
oops. Yeah, sure thing.
We're like
Well,
well over half, but this is about to go full on. You can see the
Like, it
little
is
bit of
dark.
the red.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
if I were you, I'll take the kids outside right now. Be like, look at this cool thing.
Hey, so Jacob, are you
Uh,
gonna be storm chasing for us, or are you gonna?
I'm storm chasing for no one, aka
Oh.
I'm so this is my first chase of the year. As you know, first chases I typically don't really stream for anyone. Also, it's a night chase. I don't have my
Yeah,
night
that's gonna be
setup going
bad.
on right now.
Yeah, that'd
I
be pretty
hate.
bad.
I'm not dealing with a stream setup while trying to chase at night at a derecho that could be having 100-mile-per-hour bow echoes. No, thank
Dude,
you.
that's
That's
the
sca-
other
that-
bad
yeah,
is
that's
actually
pretty-
terrifying.
That's
This is kind
pretty
of a low key chase because between 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. before sundown, I kind of would bring my Nikon out and just try to get time lapse footage of the squall line moving. So it's not really a
Get some
chase
detail
per se.
in the actual moon right there, but
That is
on my
some-
actual DSLR.
yeah. 'cause
Storm Spotter
if I
says-
wanted to actual chase, I would have been heading to Illinois, but I'm a chill.
Look
out
at
in
that.
Iowa.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can really see the color.
honestly, I'm not a storm chaser, so I have no reason to talk. But like, if I was a storm chaser, right, and this was my first ever storm chase, I'd like to take it a little bit chill, and then
Something like all the WX people.
as we deepen
I
into the season,
always take my first chase. Like I've done chases for a while now, but first chase of a year, I always go without a feed going up. I mean, last year I chased Wyoming without my feed up,
Honestly,
and then I
very
chased the Marshall
understandable.
one
Reasonable.
live. Reasonable, yeah. The best chase on here for all time will forever be Alta Vista. I wish I had
Yeah.
the proper setup for that.
Dude,
Instead it was a cringe phone.
I remember when you had joined and we had captured that Nader alive, and you were like, "Oh my
Dude.
god! Oh my
Dude.
god!"
Dude, what's funnier too is that when I look back at the footage on my GoPro, that wasn't just the Nader, that was the multi-vortex, because it was a
Yeah.
giant multi-vortex wedge.
It was huge,
That-
like. And I
It
was
was
just
big.
Was that the one? Was that the one where he's screaming, "I got a tornado"?
I was just
Well,
trying
yeah,
to mess
because
it
that
up.
was one of the best. That was one of the best chases I
Like,
done.
dude,
That's
that thing was
surreal.
so like.
Hey, you might want to move
like,
the camera a
that thing
little
was-
bit.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, insanity. I'll be back in a second. I'm gonna
Yeah.
go use the restroom, but
All
they
right.
want
There's
two's
so many-
coming out in a couple minutes.
Hopefully.
Supposedly. Probably be delayed.
I hope you guys are enjoying this new song. If you want me to change it, let me know, folks. We here like to take things pretty chill when we warrant to take it pretty chill. If things get serious, then we go into serious mode.
It's like
Hopefully.
the diamond ring of Lunar Eclipse. It's like,
Yeah. So. Yeah, hopefully you guys are enjoying. It looks like we have a.
practice to 2027.
Looks like Storm Spotter and Rutherby are having a conversation about living in the woods.
that must be nice and creepy.
That
at the
must
same
be
time, you know?
nice. Like honestly, I would love to live in the woods. I would love to be in like
I would
rural
love
Maine
to as well.
or like rural Washington.
Like, I may be afraid of cockroaches, but nothing else. I promise. No, but seriously, I've been up in like New Mexico. I couldn't tell you where. It's been quite a while.
Yeah, so Roman
Guadalupe,
Rutherby is a returning viewer. I know, rare. We never get returning viewers, but she's a returning viewer from our 7.5 earthquake coverage. In
Sweet.
All right, we
Yeah.
wait now.
So Jacob, did you know that we have returning viewers?
Oh yeah, I've noticed that for a while now.
I didn't know. I didn't have a
So-
clue.
Oh
Will-
wait, I kind of
What's up,
see what you
boys?
mean by blue.
So me and Roman were just having a conversation about this, but Jacob, would you rather live in the woods? Like, would you want to live in the woods or?
Yeah, I grew up a Boy Scout, so I'd love to live in the woods.
I would love to
Yeah,
live
I
in the
did-
woods, bro.
I've been like up in like near like the Rio Doso area and just
Mhm.
like camp out there in the log cabins and then just chill out with friends, like start a little campfire and stuff. Or heck, just full on camp in the middle of nowhere, tents and all.
You know,
Just
William.
any-
William.
I've done that before. I did hiking in New Mexico at a ranch called Philmont.
Oh
one of
wait,
the
didn't
spots.
you?
I know where that
Wait,
is.
I know what that is. Hey, didn't you do a vlog on it, or am I tripping?
Oh,
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
1.5 hour
No.
vlog. That was kind of
That was
cringe.
that was tough, bro. Low key. Like think about it like
that was kind of cringe, bro. I
Think
had
of-
Little Nas X as one of the music videos, as one of the music songs as choice, bro.
think about it like this though. It's memories. Think about it like this. Just think about it
Bro,
like
I
this.
had Industry Baby playing for when we were on the train, bro. Like that is, I am not slick.
Yo.
Hey, no. As long as you don't show the music video of that song, I'm just gonna say.
I'm just gonna say, for our 10,000 subscribers special, we're releasing that. No,
Nah,
I'm
nah,
joking.
nah.
Hey,
I
we're
have
no
to. I
promises
think I
on
still,
that.
wait, hold on, wait. I gotta go
No,
to
we're
YouTube
getting
Studio.
close
I think
now.
I have this, but it's just privated now. Hold on, wait.
Yeah, it used to be public, but now it's private. Anyways, folks,
We're
back
now
to
like 20%, like almost completely covered. We're about like 80% coverage.
Oh, it went permanently private because it got partially blocked due to all the copyright. I made it for the.
Oh, that
I
sucks. I
remember-
wanted to listen to Industry Baby on the way to the bus.
Dude, someone's
Bro.
setting off fireworks.
Oh god, I can't hear him. But
We did Greyhound buses in the mode of travel, and we all got super mad because we were sitting there going, "Why are we doing Greyhound?" Like in 2021 during the times of COVID, when we could have flown the plane for about as much money. Because when we had to do
Yeah.
that trip, we had to go from Columbus, Ohio, which is where I grew up, to Chicago. Because The tradition for scouting, when you do Philmont, the tradition always was is that you take it by train, and that's been the tradition forever. You take it by train. You could also take it back, but we flew back. But there's a fun story on that. So we took the Greyhound bus, drove 6 hours to Chicago, went to Chicago Union Station, took an Amtrak all the way to Philmont.
My go Amtrak.
It's honestly surreal, like when you go there, because Philmont is a ranch that is 327,000 acres long. It's not long, 327,000 acres. It's actually donated to us by Wade Phillips. He was an oil baron in Oklahoma. He just donated the whole property. He had two requirements when he donated the property. He said, still make it a ranch. So it's still a functioning ranch to this day, and we make our own beef jerky there and beef sticks. It's really cool, and leather belts and all that. And then let his horse roam free. And I don't know where the heck that horse is dead forever now. But you know,
Well,
there's a lot of
gosh,
weird things
unfortunate.
there. There's
So-
a plane crash, a B-29 crash there back in like
There's-
the.
I think there's a place in
60s.
Alaska that has that.
There too?
I watched Outdoor Boys, but
There was a
Outdoor
few,
Boys,
like
my God.
exactly around the same time here
Dude.
in like the Franklin Mountains.
I want to go to Alaska so bad. We have a viewer right now from Alaska. He's talking about.
Moderate day 2.
Yeah, that's to be expected. But the question is it a 15 sig or a 10 sig?
It's gonna be 15 sig, I guarantee you. Yeah, it's a fat 15 sig. Fattest thing
Wow.
of all time.
Wow.
Look at the group discussion.
Oh my
Wow.
God. Be quiet, bro.
Okay, here's the reading discussion. A tornado. Okay, wow. Okay, here we go. Here's the summary. A tornado outbreak is possible on Saturday across the central Gulf Coast states and deep south into the Tennessee Valley. Numerous significant tornadoes and some long track tornadoes
Oh my
are
God.
expected on Saturday afternoon and evening, centered on
Dude.
eastern Louisiana, Mississippi, and Alabama. Widespread damaging wind swaths and scattered hail are likely. Tornado outbreak possible. Wow. At mid levels on Saturday, a strong and fast-moving jet streak will translate eastward across the southern U.S. and it is associated through moose through the Great Plains. Ahead of
It
the
is
system,
so hard to get the
moist
moon
and
at this kind of.
unstable air mass will be in place across lower and mid-Mississippi Valley. Warming surface temperatures in the morning will contribute to the development of moderate
Yo, look at
instability
this
across
shot.
much of the moist air mass. As
Hold on.
large-scale ascent increases ahead of the approaching jet streak, scattered thunderstorms are expected to initiate near the western edge of the moist air mass during the late morning from eastern Louisiana into northwest Mississippi and western Tennessee. These storms should become severe rather quickly due to large-scale forcing, because of good lapse rates too, moderate instability, and strong deep layer shear. Supercells with large hail, wind damage, and tornado threat are expected to develop and move east and northward. Okay, wow. Exit region. Wow. Okay, this is. Wow, during the mid-late afternoon, which will be timing of max heating, forcing sounding. Wow, okay.
This is like
Wow.
really close to high risk sounding. Like,
This will be very favorable for intense severe storms with a threat for tornadoes, wind damage, and large hail. Several tornadic supercells are expected to develop within the
Oh my
cluster by
God.
mid to late afternoon as the low-level jet intensifies. Multiple long-track, high-end
Oh
tornadoes
my
will
God.
be possible. The
dude.
greatest tornado threat is expected to shift into Alabama by early to mid-evening with a significant tornado threat also impacting parts of Middle Tennessee. In addition, supercells are expected to grow upscale into a developing MCS with potential to produce significant severe wind gusts above 70 knots and large hail. The severe threat is expected to develop eastward into parts of Georgia and the southern Appalachians
gosh.
by
Sorry,
the
guys.
mid-late evening. A severe threat could continue to the overnight. Ooh.
It's freaking. My telescope's deciding to start acting up now, but it's fine. I'll force it to do whatever I want.
Folks, and so this is pretty serious now. This is some breaking now type material. Tornado outbreak now. We can confirm here, at least at Disaster Central. This is pretty obvious, but tornado outbreak now is likely on Friday and Saturday. More importantly, on Saturday, because Friday is a derecho event, which can be pretty interesting to track. Obviously, for tomorrow, if we can pull up the graphic, the tornadic potentiality scale graphic, which was
I have breaking news also to everyone who tells me that my goat Broyles always drops the pink marker whenever. I'll have you know, he made this outlook. So shut
He did that?
He did the outlook. He deceived us
No
all. He
way.
deceived us all. Our goat has failed us. Our goat has failed us. The day 2 high risk was failed.
Oh,
No.
Broyles did that? Oh my goodness.
Nah.
Broyles fall off
Oh.
needs to be studied.
Also, just to make sure everyone gets even, just for people also curious for the fire weather outlook, max risk has been issued and the isolated dry thunderstorm area has increased now, by the way, in size. It's pretty big.
So here's our
Alrighty.
two-pot scale. We have a 50% chance of a tornado forming in that area within a 50-mile point of any given radius in that risk.
This is dude, this is so hard with this. This telescope's being
So yeah,
starting to act.
that's pretty concerning. There you go. Well,
My
folks,
telescope's
if
having
we
a
were
skill
not
issue.
gonna stream in our red mode, yes, if we were not gonna stream in
Quite
our red
literally
mode,
a red mode.
if we were not gonna stream in our red mode,
Very strong winds here. Holy.
tomorrow, then now it will definitely be a red mode type event. So yeah, folks, what do we think about that? And you're looking now at a live look of El Paso, Texas. Obviously, our main point was to cover the lunar eclipse coverage and just chill out. But with this new information, I mean, questions now have to be asked. I mean,
But yeah. Also, just to update even more, down in the Ohio Valley, they're saying that the Ohio Valley, we could have some severe potential wind damage and isolated hail, and a few tornadoes will be possible. That's gonna be Kentucky, Ohio area, and Indiana. So even we have tornado potentials. Far north is my home state of Ohio. It's supercells what we do to be increasing large-scale ascent for the strong deep layer shear. Any supercell could have potential for tornadoes. This is not just like an event where you're sticking your guns to
Quite
Dixie.
scary stuff, man.
This is we're having tornado potential, as far north as Ohio, and Ohio has only a 2%, but that is something to look out about. You have a 5% conditional risk for most of the Kentucky area, and then you
We're
have a
so
large
close, by the way,
10
guys.
sig.
yeah, we are approaching near totality here, folks.
We are
Total. I don't even
approaching.
know what
Okay, can you move the telescope,
terminology-
please?
So, yeah,
If
and
you
I
can.
guess for a final update before we get to totality talks, because we're very close.
Yo,
Final
did
update.
my telescope just decided to die, so we're gonna do some
Awesome.
manual work
Ooh,
here.
very, very nice look there.
I'm gonna manually move this around. I don't care.
It's a very nice look. But yeah, final update from me for the weather before we get to totality here. Real quick for everyone who are looking. At the risk, it is a 10 sig for the Tennessee area. We could see an expansion. Models have been showing crap vection in the north in the morning that could kill off the threat to cause a capping inversion. A lot of people would say would that erode the warm sector? It wouldn't. A lot of deep moisture and the deep shear would overcompensate for that. Which is a rare situation. Some people sold the models for the HER. They were seeing, crap vection in the north and going up and going, well, that's going to kill off the event. And it's like, no, this event's so potent that you're still going to have
quite the opposite.
discrete
Yeah.
supercells.
Yo,
We
Sorry.
might see a day 2 update high risk, but if I had to guess, they are not going to issue a high risk until the day of. This has been a consistent trend they've been doing for years. Like I said, they haven't issued a day 2 updated high risk since 2014. They haven't updated a day 2 official drop high risk since the 2011 super outbreak. It was kind of obvious that the weather weenies kind of went on Twitter, took what they will, and ran off with it. I mean, the guy who likes to overcompensate in quotations for outlooks literally dropped the moderate and said, "Here you go, guys. My name's Broyles, and I'm not what you think I am."
funny. My telescope just ran out of batteries, but that is fine. I'll move this manually by hand. I don't care what it takes.
W,
man.
But yes, so that's going to be definitely the look for people in the risk. We'll update you, obviously, as we get close to the day. I'm guessing we'll be live for today
and
for Friday's risk. And
we're gonna
we'll
be
keep you
live all
informed.
night tomorrow night, going into the morning, and we're gonna be live for that severe outbreak. Hopefully, with storm chasers on the second outbreak. Hey, JBL.
Hopefully.
All right, I'm going
if
to
you're
run
watching,
in really fast. I'll be back.
JBL, if you're watching, just know that we are going to get your stream on eventually once in a while. And if you want to join our contributor hub, if you want to talk to us, let me know. Like, just yeah, send me your Discord in the chat, and then I'll just get someone to add you, and then we'll invite you on.
Alright, and I'll be back in a bit. Yeah, alright. Let's go take...
I noticed a lot cooler here. I think degrees dropped. Is there any correlation with the moon event and the drop in temperature? Roman, this is your time to shine. If he's there. He's not there. Wow, thanks for leaving me hanging. Alright. To answer your question, I believe it does. Partly because, I mean, the moon is, think of it like this. The moon is darkening. The moon is pretty much becoming a new moon. So, pretty much, it is. I don't know how to explain it because I'm not necessarily an expert in it, so my apologies. Hopefully I can get him back on. And we do want to provide a quick update. Winds are blowing at 23, gusting to 46. Not 461. 46. Roman, are you there? I can't hear you. I think you're muted. I'll just look at... Yeah, you're probably doing something. Hold on.
Okay, I am fully back. I am currently manually doing everything by hand. This is gonna suck. I'll have the moon just like let it rise over. It's on. Pop out the case. I'm just. Yo, don't do what I'm gonna do. I'm literally gonna just throw these batteries in the trash. Like straight up. I don't care.
Okay, so Roman, we got a question from Rutherby. She asked, she's noticed that it's a lot colder now because she's entering totality. Do we think that the degree drop is a correlation with the event that's going on right now?
I don't. I highly doubt it, because the moon itself, it does produce a tiny bit of heat, just the tiniest amount of heat, but not enough to really get that like change. Also, I got the telescope to work again. Let's go.
Okay.
But it does produce the tiniest, but it's so small that like normally a human being wouldn't notice. So like when this
I do want to point out
covered up like this.
I do want to point out, Roman, for you at least, in the last hour, you went from 57 to 52. So
it has, although it has been night for longer. Oh, but here's the thing: the wind has been kicking up too.
But she's in Maine.
The system is moving through.
Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, it's I would assume it's much more of a rapid drop in general. But I guess if you're saying
maybe there might be some sort of scientific correlation between the two. I'm not too sure though.
I guess if you're arguing, I guess if the argument is that it's been nighttime here longer, then that wouldn't explain why someone from Maine is Ruthie from Maine.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
That is. By the way, right about now, this is about like what I would say, like, I don't know, the diamond ring of Lunar Eclipse.
You can see that beautiful blood. That sounds wrong. Beautiful rustic colors on the moon. It's so like, rare you get things like this.
Yeah, and like next one is like next year, but the thing is, like they come in increments. I've noticed. Like you'll have like a group of like 2 to 3 years where they have it, in 2 to 3 years you will not have it. I'm
It's
trying to
closing
focus
up
like
soon. We're gonna get that ring soon.
ring. That red.
Well, you got the answer to your
Real.
question, Ruthie. Oh, I forgot to change that graphic.
I don't know.
Hope that helped.
I got the telescope. My eyes. It is so dark now. It is like a night without a moon. Literally what it looks like. The dust is cleared up almost completely for overhead. So there's no clouds in sight. This is perfect for viewing this. So anyways, how many people are currently viewing the stream?
We have a total of 17 people.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
So yeah.
Question. This is about it. We're entering it about like within, I would say, 5 minutes. Actually,
Yeah,
no,
we're
2
like
minutes. I'd say.
yeah, we're around like 3 to 5 minutes away.
It is not as spectacular as a solar eclipse, but it's definitely really cool to see a blood moon.
Yeah.
In ancient times, they would freak out over this. Like, like the Aztecs, they always had like literal blood sacrifices because they thought the moon like was having like was in some sort of battle.
So I'm gonna quickly produce a graphic for what we're broadcasting tomorrow. Roman, you're gonna take over, so keep yapping.
All right, so here we go. This is just about very well soon. I hope y'all are getting that good view. We are currently live.
Yeah,
This
we're
is a
currently
current
live.
view from
Whoever
El
joined,
Paso,
we're currently live. Oh, okay.
So yeah, this is a current view live from El Paso, Texas. We are currently going into complete total coverage of the Earth's shadow on the moon. We are within like I would say seconds of getting complete
Hey,
total
move the
coverage.
telescope. It's dark. It's completely dark.
Oh, turn up the brightness really quickly because it's the exposure. Look,
I've turned on the brightness completely.
that is straight. It might be so dark. Wait, hold on.
Like it's
You
pitch
can't
black.
see it?
No, I can't see it.
Okay, because it's perfectly showing on my camera right now. I'm not even. Is there a problem with the graphic? Hold on.
No, it's not the graphic. You
I'm
are.
gonna take a screenshot and show you.
Oh, there you go. There you go. There you go. Sorry.
Sorry. Look at that. So we're within like a second of.
Yeah, I'm
Getting
just gonna go ahead and
complete
put the fake
coverage.
news graphic then. Totality peaks. There you go. Congratulations, guys. We did it.
Yay! I guess.
Oh, that's the problem. I can't do the graphic because... Ah, that sucks. Darn. Alright, whatever. It's fine. So I'll just tell you all the broadcast, what we plan to do on broadcast day. Hopefully, starting tomorrow morning at around 10 a.m., we will be going live with our graphics slideshow, which will be demonstrating our Torpot scale, what it is, what it means. Then we're going to be giving you the slideshow presentation of the instructions of what to do during the
Look at that color.
During this unprecedented potential March tornado outbreak. And yeah, stay tuned for that, folks.
I honestly wasn't gonna stay up because I thought it was gonna be cloudy.
I mean,
But
I don't mind staying up a little bit, but
yeah.
And there it is. This is a much more better view of what you can see on the camera. And it's a complete view now of what the moon is.
looking.
It's just beautiful.
So yeah, like a red tint is the sky is just darkened completely. It's like it's still like that last 1% is going right now. This is I don't know if you could say this is like the Bailey's beads of the lunar eclipses. I don't know. That's a term for solar eclipses. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there.
Well, I mean,
And
in
and
about
the red that you're seeing is the sunsets across the earth. Are when it's really red and
yeah.
yellow and orange colors
Hmm.
in sunset, that's basically all that around the whole entire earth is being casted onto the moon. That's the sunset light is basically the only thing that's illuminating the surface of the moon currently.
To be
That's what gives
honest,
it that
if I'm being
such a blood
completely
red.
honest, I was going to end the stream in about 30 minutes, but I mean, we can still end it. We can finish it on the 2 hour mark because we have a busy day tomorrow, but I mean, folks, so far we have 20 hours of watch time. We've had a total of 190 people watching. You know, for a midnight stream, this ain't bad. This is really good.
I'm trying to get a stable shot. It's just the wind, man. The wind,
The
like
wind.
on my DSLR.
Oh,
But
I know what
yeah,
I
it
can
is
do.
beautiful. It is. Wow. Are you looking at the moon currently? Obviously, the top bit is still glowing a bit because there might be just a little bit of light left. And there we go. That is it. That we are in full total lunar eclipse.
There we go. Yay!
Confirmed.
Man, it's been so nice. It's been so nice to spend it with y'all folks. Honestly, it really has.
Sweet.
Some might argue it's the experience of a lifetime. So, well, some, by that I mean me, but hey. There is
Yeah.
totality.
Let's go. It is dark. Super
It
dark. It
is
looks
quite
so
dark,
eerie.
yeah.
Like it looks like a PNG just floating in the sky. I don't know. It's just so fake.
Okay, now,
It's
yeah,
like
so,
Zelda.
yeah. Yeah, it really does give off that vibe. I have to... Don't ever let anybody tell you that hosting a YouTube channel... This sounds corny, but don't ever let anybody tell you that hosting a YouTube channel, a weather YouTube channel, is not difficult.
Alright, I'm gonna try focusing with my actual DSLR now. Because now it's a lot easier to focus.
Oh no! No! What is Nightbot doing? No! Oh my god, Ruthie, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. I don't know what this stupid bot is doing. Oh.
What is it doing?
Oh no.
Hey, Nightbot, I'm sorry, but I have to time you. I'm just kidding, though. Like, it can hear me.
Oh god.
Yeah, technology. Yeah, it's.
Oh no. I cannot believe. No, I guess Nightbot got on her butt, bro. I don't know. She said she made a comment like because the moon really looks like a peach, and she put a bunch of emojis on there, and it got on its. I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, sometimes the bot, it's like that bot that attacked that person in China. I don't know why I'm comparing it to that, but you know. The moon is dark as it can be while being. Is this technically a true full moon? Because if you think about
If you
it,
think about it, then yes.
but also
But if
at the same time, it's a new moon.
yeah, It's a new era move.
Man,
Gotcha. Okay.
so
I don't
I don't
know.
know how long this will last.
It has been really fun
Um,
to do this stream. Honestly, yeah, obviously the viewers have a lot to do with it. Y'all viewers have been way too kind to us, to me at least. Um,
y'all getting good view. This is my telescope's yet again acting up. Would you believe it?
so now I know. Now I know how Ryan Hall gets all his views. You just gotta put.
Oh my-
You just gotta put chasers on the ground, and then there you go.
Nah, it's just me. I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh, bro.
Opening the 6th seal says Bobby D. I think I've seen you before. Hold on.
Hold on. I'm going to get like a good night shot. Ooh. Ooh. I ate with that photo. I ate. Bro,
No, we're not
y'all
done, folks.
turn.
Folks, we're not done yet. Like seriously, guys.
Dude, okay.
We're not
if
done
anyone
yet.
is out there with DSLRs, ISO all the way up. Holy crap! I just got one of the best photos I've ever taken.
We're gonna keep going live. We're gonna be live for another like 30 minutes. So we're not ending
This
the
is
stream
a
yet.
great. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Like I sound like I'm overreacting, but if you turn your ISO all the way up, you can get a photo of the moon with stars in the background. It looks amazing. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Dave, you're gonna be digging this. I'll allow you to use some of these photos I'm getting from the
Yeah,
DSLR.
I'll post it on the Instagram. Nobody uses it, but hey. If y'all want to follow the Instagram though, here's a not very slideful.
It's freaking crazy, like
So
how the camera can do.
Disaster Central has an Instagram page. We just don't share it because we never get anything on it, but just copy the did we copy the link? Yeah, we copied the link. Here's our link. Nope. We did not copy it.
Oh, we did not copy it.
There
I'm
we
sorry.
go. We did not copy it. There we go. This is our Instagram page. If you want to follow. And on there you'll get a lot of information. We don't upload that much, but when we do post, we post a lot of our channel updates and all that. So, yeah. Well, there it is, folks. If y'all want it. If y'all want to give a big fat follow there, we'd appreciate it for sure. So,
Dude, oh wow. I'm digging this photography. I haven't done photography in quite a bit. I've been so busy with schoolwork. Holy. Wow, okay. I don't know if y'all getting that on the stream. I'm sorry.
no, we're getting it. I mean, we're getting half of it.
Uh-oh. Come on, telescope. You can do it. Move. Oh, too much. I don't know what it's doing. It's like I have to press it a bunch of times for it to move, and then it moves a bunch. I don't know. This is not exactly my telescope, I'm sorry.
And then we put regular programming. 6 p.m. Regular programming.
Okay,
What does regular programming mean? If I'm being honest, regular programming would probably be me running a bunch of old streams out, like the archives, and that would be that. Wow, I just stuttered. Holy! Wow.
Dude, where is the moon? Oh my gosh. I can't find it on my telescope because my telescope's acting up. Oh, I. Oh my gosh. Sorry about that, guys. Of course, if
It's all right.
I ain't fumbling.
Hey, bro, you've done enough for this. You've done enough for this channel tonight, bro. It's okay.
Oh, I just dropped my phone. Everything just broke now. Oh no! My phone just fell. Yo.
Wait, we're. Oh no, bro!
The shot has been fumbled, guys.
How'd you fumble it?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
come on, you!
Oh, I found the moon. Yes.
There it is.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh no! Don't do that again. Don't do that. Oh.
If we.
Oh no.
Hold on, folks.
We'll let the moon.
Hold on, folks.
We'll
I'm
let
doing
them-
something. I'm doing something really important for this channel. Hold on. Well, important for me, but yeah, for this channel.
Why is it when I smack the telescope, it works better? Sometimes rage helps situations. I don't know. That was a terrible quote.
Yeah. Never say that again.
Oh my gosh, can this work? Please. Dude, the one time we get a lunar eclipse, there you go.
Okay, let's.
Yo, I'm getting some W shots on my DSLR though. Like,
Hey,
actually.
so yeah, once you get those pictures out, man, send them to us. We'll get on our Instagram.
Like,
Alright.
I know they're good. They look really cool and really good right now, but I know the moment I export them, they're gonna look like trash. Watch, just watch.
It's okay. Oh, hello, Nathan. I assume you're enjoying the beautiful, beautiful lunar eclipse.
Yes. It is amazing.
Dude, I'm
Is
getting
there-
some great
send
shots
you
with
photos?
my DSLR.
Yeah. So yeah, he's getting some photos right now.
Where
For
do you want
me-
me to send the photos?
Send them in the group chat if you want. Not in the group chat, in the contributor hub if you want.
Bruh, where's that?
That's in the group discussion.
Contributor. Okay, yeah, sure. Here,
So-
check out
so-
some of them.
So while they're doing that, let me premiere you guys what our schedule's gonna look like for tomorrow, because we're gonna be on a pretty busy schedule. And obviously, let me clear out some of this. Hey Nathan,
I
how
love
do you?
Samsung phones so much. Look at these.
Hold on. Let me look at these real quick. Let's see. Holy,
Yeah, no, yeah, dude, the
that's
Samsung
so
phones, oh my
good.
God. When it comes to
They're
photography,
actually
like,
crazy, bro.
They're like really good. They're
They're
like,
actually crazy. I'm saying.
yeah. So folks, just to reiterate, tomorrow and the rest tomorrow, here is our broadcast schedule, which was issued by myself. So at 10 a.m. we're gonna have a live stream running up. It'll be an automatic feed of broadcasting preparation messages and slideshows. These graphics will be updated by the hour as the situation continues to develop. By 1 p.m. we should have a good idea of what the event will look like, according to the Storm Prediction Center. Between 4 to 8 p.m. we'll have regular programming, which will just be probably reruns of old streams, chill streams like space weather streams, because those were cool, and
oh my gosh.
then live
Sorry,
coverage.
guys, I'm running two things at once.
No, it's fine. We're not even looking at your thing right now. For now. Then for between 8 to around 2 a.m. the day after, we'll be doing run-on complete coverage.
Yo. Just wait. I think I just captured the picture of the night.
And
I'ma
then after
send it.
that, we will get an eventual schedule out for Saturday as a whole.
David, you have
Yep.
permission to use all of my pictures, by the way.
All right,
Look at this
sweet.
one.
Let's do that. Hold on. Let me just quickly get
There you
these
go.
graphics
It's the second one. The one I just sent. Look at it. Yo, Roman, check it.
Yeah, alright, but hold on, give me a sec.
Yeah.
Dude.
So Roman dropped his phone.
Yeah, my phone just decided to, like, completely implode everything, so.
Yeah, so his phone
yeah.
dropped. So you're not seeing much in El Paso, but let's get some photos.
Hey, I'm getting some great photos on my DSLR, though, so I am super happy. You can see the stars in the
So
background.
Nathan here is one of our
Fire.
contributors. He's our earthquake expert, and we say that we say that he's an earthquake expert because this guy knows what he's talking about.
Global
Given the
quake.
fact that I run
He
a
runs Global
earthquake
Quake.
company.
Yeah, he runs an
Global
earthquake company.
Quake.
So
Now
let's-
can this align, please? Oh my goodness.
let's temporarily let me get these pictures saved up. But
Chat.
first, before we do that, let me just turn on our coverage setup, and then let's cover y'all because we don't want to leak any PMs.
It's not just my phone that fell. I just realized the lens is somewhere.
And let's get the best picture, which is the one that you just sent, which is a really cool wallpaper image.
Yo,
This is
dude,
from Nathan.
Yo, that photo's fire. Holy crap.
Eventually, once I get this popped up, let's switch it.
Yo, Nathan, that's fire, bro.
Dude,
And
I swear,
the
these
picture
are
blew up
crazy
its eyes.
pictures.
All right.
The things a
These
phone
are
can do, bro.
crazy pictures, bro. These are insane.
They make you say, "Wow." Okay, no.
All
No,
right.
no.
I'm still trying to find. Hold on, I'll loosen this. Y'all are number one for priorities here, so.
So, folks, without a further ado, here is the picture of the night so far. This is from Nathan. He is the co-owner of Global Quake, and this is a very beautiful picture that depicts really
There you go, boys.
the moon as a whole. So there it is, folks.
Y'all wanna see this? Hold on, just because my isn't wanna. Is it gonna go? Look at this. Hold on, if it can focus. I have to make it focus.
Let me just wait a minute. Let me get rid of this, and there you go. So here's some of the images that Roman has captured so far.
Yeah, it's hard to see right here because the thing is off, but
Yeah.
My
it's just
phone's
the phone.
losing battery really fast, so I'm gonna need to charge it. Give me a second, boys.
All right. We plan on going live for
This is
another 20
beautiful.
minutes, and then yeah, we're done, folks. But yeah,
But yeah, it's a pretty good night for photography.
it's a
I
really
have
good night if you're a photographer. Stay tuned on our Instagram page if you want to see all of these pictures in full quality, not just the reflections of a camera.
Yep, exactly. Hold on,
So
things are all on the floor.
stay tuned
Okay,
for that.
do y'all mind if I do in portrait? Cause my phone just turned off. You know what? All right, here we go. You know what was wrong? I think the lens.
Roman, you're gonna have by the end of this year, you're gonna have so many bloopers that I'm gonna have to create a blooper reel.
It's fine.
Of just Roman
Yeah,
messing up.
to be honest, this was a
This is just Roman
unplanned,
blooper.
but it was absolutely a W plan.
This was completely worth it. Like, I don't care what anybody says. Making this setup out of my you know what is this looks, first of all, this setup looks really good, and secondly, this is our permanent setup for space weather. So congratulations, Roman. Now you have your own setup dedicated to you.
W. Let's go.
Just wait. Let me look at Disaster Central's the setup. I want to see what it looks like. I can't find the YouTube channel. That.
And
Unfortunately,
now the
it
phone's
looks-
clicking random buttons.
Unfortunately, it looks really
Oh.
black because Roman here.
I didn't drop the phone. It's just the thing is, I'm trying to find the little pier thing, the little viewfinder, and I'm. To be
Roman,
honest, if I can't just find it, I'm just gonna enjoy it. I don't care.
Roman's low-key having some technical difficulties, folks. So
You know what, guys? Instead of looking at a very close-up view, what? Look at this. Look at how dark this is. That's the moon.
yeah, you can see the red from all the way up there. It's beautiful, man. I got zero regrets doing this.
Hold on. In fact, you know what? Watch this. In fact, is there a way you can look at my screen, David?
I'm looking at your screen right now. Oh,
Like this one.
depends. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can.
Wait.
Well, look on
Oh
on
wait, I
iPhone
might
they
have
do.
focus. Hold on.
Hold on. Do you want me to
Guys,
stop
I
screen
might have
sharing?
caught the image of the night again.
Hold
He
on,
is
give me a
zooming
sec.
in real.
It's Oh wait, give me a sec. Yo, look at that, baby. You know what? You gotta improvise, adapt, and overcome.
It's low-key tough, man.
Yo.
Wow, dude.
Yo, guys. I want to see it. Give me a second. Let me see your stream. Oh, dude, this is nothing. You ready?
Alright, well, look at this right here. This is a DSLR Full HD ultraviolet radio. I don't know what I'm saying, bro, but like, you know. Alright, let's see.
Okay. All right, you
I'm
ready?
so
Stop your
sorry.
screen. I'm gonna show you it. Okay, you ready?
Are you sharing your screen or are you gonna?
Let me start sharing your screen. Yeah, I'm gonna share my screen.
Yo,
Okay,
what
hold on.
the?
Let me transition back.
Yo, it's like wide. Yo,
Yeah,
this
it's
is some,
really
like,
wide,
Android
man.
stuff. This is some Android.
Yo, bro.
Brother.
You know,
Just all I hear in the background is that meme.
look at this. Look at that. Oh
Brother,
my
that
gosh.
is wide.
No,
My
like,
bad,
as
boys.
in,
It looks like it
it's
it
stretched
lagged it out.
dude. Yo, look at this.
I think I might have
Yo.
copped the photo.
Chat might have copped a photo. I can't believe I just said
I don't.
that, bro.
Roman's camera's buffering. It's okay, guys. Though it's okay.
All right. Yo, David. I genuinely copped honestly some of the best photos of the night. The two I just sent. Look at them.
Okay, hold on. Let me just cover
when I have a DM.
our DM conversations for obvious reasons. Let's cover that with a picture of Nathan's moon, which was taken earlier. Here's more new
Yes, Nathan
shot.
owns this moon, guys. I'm
Yeah,
joking.
this is Nathan's moon.
I am going to steal the moon.
We are
Kick
British. Bruh.
Bro. Okay,
All right, let's see
so
if I can get a good photo. Let's see this.
this is Nathan's proclaimed picture of the.
Yo, honestly, nowhere near as good as Nathan's, but you know,
This is Nathan's proclaimed picture of the year or of the event. Hold on, bro. Wait a minute. I got too much things going on real quick. Also, your camera ain't loading for me. Okay, let's transition. And there you go. Here's some pictures of his camera. And like, yeah, I can't wait to see that full definition. Make sure you follow our Instagram for the latest, some of our biggest pictures.
all right,
Releases.
I think I'm done for the night with that because my telescope definitely needs the repair shop. I have no clue what happened there. But...
So obviously we're gonna get more of these pictures soon. And now with our bare setup, now here's some of the pictures Nathan took, which he's publicly let us use. Right. Yep. They are public. Here's some of these. This is his first one that we were able to get. This was taken at, I think this was taken at 11:36. And then here are more of our pictures. Obviously, these are pretty low. No. These are pretty low resolution. Yeah, it's a phone. Like, that's impressive on its own. Yeah, I'm just in about 6 minutes where we are to end the stream. So if y'all want to give any of y'all's final thoughts, then it's like one of the most beautiful streams I've done since like the Aurora. Aurora streams went hard. Low-key, they were tough. Yeah. Um. Oh. Yeah. Well, Ruthie B says, good night, guys. Great shots. Good night, guys. Thoroughly enjoyed the event. I'll be watching you guys tomorrow, so good night to you as well, Ruthie. Well, as we end the stream tonight, just keep in mind that tomorrow will be a pretty big event for severe weather. Tomorrow and Thursday, or Saturday, I believe, Jacob has more.
When I say that we haven't seen a risk this potent since, in this area at least, since the Easter Day outbreak of 2020, where we had big time tornadoes like Bassfield and all that. For this area, when the NWS puts out wording that says a tornado outbreak is possible, and when they state that numerous significant tornadoes and long track tornadoes are expected in the Saturday afternoon, evening, that's when you need to not be necessarily worried. You could be concerned, but this is a part where you just need to stay prepared. we'll give you live updates on what to do. I know it's super late at night, so I don't really want to go into depth of what to do when a tornado happens. That will be something that we will cover in the Friday and Saturday event, obviously, respectively. For now, for people who are in this area, just get some good sleep. And for times of which will convection will start tomorrow, convection will start as early as 5 p.m. Central Standard Time around that time. So prepare for that. But that's all I gotta say.
Well,
For
yeah.
now, at
So there you
least.
go.
Yeah,
And
well,
I can no longer see the moon now because there's a big cloud of dust came back. So
well,
that's
folks,
All
this
right.
has been a Disaster Central special report. Roman, Jacob, you're allowed to leave. You're free to go if you want. Um,
that's sweet. Stay here till the outro.
we shall see us again tomorrow. Um,
I will be there on
whenever,
Saturday, I believe, because
yeah.
tomorrow I'm at an event. But
Yeah.
I'll
So,
definitely watch.
yeah, we should be here tomorrow. From the bottom of our hearts, we thank you, and we'll speak soon tomorrow. Thank you. Good night.
Good night.